I'm excited to be here. As Commissioner Warren mentioned, I've had the opportunity to be part of several winning programs throughout my tenure, and I expect to bring that same mindset and winning culture here to Wisconsin. I think it's no secret that we haven't had a ton of that in the last several years, but we have a great winning tradition as far as our athletic department, and this is a great time to be a part of the Big Ten. It's been really exciting, even watching the tournament last year and seeing how many teams got into the NCAA tournament and 4 teams going to Sweet 16, and to know that, you know, if you're competitive in this league, you have an opportunity every year to make a run. So that's our expectation. I wouldn't take this job if I didn't think that we could do that here at Wisconsin, and I'm really excited to be part of this incredible conference. So this last 6 months has been kind of a whirlwind for me, but I love my team. They've been really dedicated to our vision and bought into and started to trust exactly what we're all about. We're trusting the process. Little Sixers reference there for you. But in the end, can't wait to get started, and I'll open the floor.
I'll take a question in the back.
Marisa, Steve Streaming, XL High School Sports, Indiana Sports Network. Marisa, talk a little bit about what you're planning on bringing from such a great program in UConn and Gino, and talk about Wisconsin taking a leap of faith with you to coach their women's basketball team.
Is UConn good? Oh, no, just kidding. They're fine. No, I took so much from Coach Ariema and from that experience. You know, he is an incredible mentor and friend. Fortunate to call him a friend as well. But really the expectation to win and everything that we do, creating a really competitive environment, and then just creating a culture to be able to sustain that winning mindset. It's not just kind of a flash in the pan, but really year in and year out getting the right type of people to buy into something that's bigger than themselves. And so I think that's where we're building. We're building the foundation there. We started with the really good people. I was really fortunate to inherit great kids, and now really getting them to understand our expectation to win. And so whether it's drills, whether it's in practice, whether it's sprints, or we get to the games, that every time we enter into a competition, we expect to win.
Second row to my left.
Abby Schnabel, Wisconsin State Journal. What is the identity you're hoping to create here in your first year, and then what are your goals for your first season as a head coach?
Yeah, so as far as kind of the identity piece, I want to make sure that we play with passion, we're selfless, that we get excited for other people's successes, that, you know, we're the most prepared team, and that really our kids understand that every time they take the floor, they feel confident and ready to compete. That's the biggest thing as far as how we're going to approach the season. And then as far as goals, you know, for us, it's really about getting better and being the best version of ourselves every single day. And so I don't know that it would make sense to put out any type of record, but for us, it's going to be attacking first this preseason like we did, and then getting into non-conference games and then conference games. And if we continue to build, I think that we'll be showing something that'll be really exciting and something that our Wisconsin fans have been hungry for us to accomplish.
We have time for 1 to 2 more questions in the back.
Hey Coach, Nick Jenkinson, South Central Indiana News Network. Sydney Hilliard was one of your best players last year. Just talk about her improvement from this season to what you've seen so far since you've arrived in Madison.
Yeah, Sid has been just incredible, and I talked about inheriting great kids. I mean, her work ethic, how hard she works, and her leadership with kind of leading by example. Really excited about what she's going to be able to do. She's also worked really hard on her outside shooting to become even more of kind of a triple threat, be able to score at all 3 levels. But I think, you know, anyone who played against her in the past knows she can get to the rim at will. She has a great mindset, but she's also figured out how to play with other great players on the floor and make them better too. So she led us in assists last year. I'm excited for her to be able to do a little bit more of that as well as scoring, and just all around a great kid. I'm excited for her to be a Badger.
Do we have one last question for Coach? Here in the second row, Ryan.
Hi Coach, Ryan Sleen from Greater Than the Game. As a new coach, how are you going to measure success this year?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think for us, success is going to be measured in how much we come together as a team. We build our culture and that foundation, and then we really set forth kind of the identity we talked about before and really solidify that. And then from that, I think that will materialize into wins. How many wins? I don't know. Maybe you've got, you could give me a 20, 30 probably, yeah. But no, I think we're just going to take it one game at a time. And if we can go every game 1-0 and approach it like that, then you really have a great opportunity to have a successful season.